guys, welcome to another Ned's Tool Talk video. Today's video we're going to be talking about a not so popular Milwaukee M12 handheld vacuum. Now, why do I say that this thing is not so popular? Well, if you look at the websites that sell it, I'm not going to name any, it's actually got quite a decent reviews, 5-star. But when you read the reviews, a lot of people complain about its underperformance. And yes, underperformance it's got. Now, one more thing I'm gonna tell you about this thing, and I'm just gonna slot the battery before we go any further in the video. This is the single smallest and the loudest vacuum that you're gonna experience in your life. Just listen to this. Yeah, so that's on the borderline of wearing ear protection, at least for me. I have many vacuums, Bosch, Ryobi. I've tested some other Milwaukee vacuums before I started doing YouTube videos. This thing is the loudest vacuum I've seen in my life by far, by a long shot. Now, it's not all negatives about it. It's not underperformance and the loudness that's that, and yeah, nah, it's a rubbish vacuum and that's it. Nah, it's got some good things going for it. Now, you'll get nice on-off triggers. It's not variable speed, of course. On a vacuum you've got on-off, but so nice on-off trigger, and here you got a trigger lock, so you can lock your trigger and just depress it and it goes down. And insert the battery on this thing. On top there, you've got, so right there, you've got your battery level indicator. Like all Milwaukee tools, you don't get it on a battery, you get it on a tool when you squeeze the trigger. You'll get the crevice nozzle, as they would call it. You'll get an extension nozzle, and you'll get this like floor or large area tool. I don't know what this is called, to be quite honest. So you'll get some accessories there. One nice thing is it's got like an inspection window there, so you can see how filthy or clean your filter is, and if you got any debris in a canister, because this is where your filter lives, and this is your canister, and this is your motor here in the vents and operating end. Now, relatively simple way to remove the canister. Just pull this button here, twist it, which way? So we twist it that way and it comes off. Right there. And then there's a flap on the bottom. When you squeeze the trigger, when it starts sucking, it opens up that flap. When you depress the trigger, the flap closes so your rubbish doesn't fall out. That's that. And now also all these black bits on the vacuum and everything, that's all nice and rubberized, so that's not it's plastic inside, but all these black overmold bits, they're very nice and rubberized and gives you nice grip, even there on a handle, this everywhere. Okay, so that's that bit. It says Milwaukee and a part number on the filter. To remove the filter, you're gonna have a black tab there, black tab there. Take it, twist it. You don't even have to take the black tabs. You can just twist. You can just twist on the filter anywhere. Maybe don't grab the filter itself, because if you're a bit rough, you're gonna squish it. Grab it at the front, twist it. That's your filter, and that's gonna be your impeller right there, behind it. Don't use it without a filter, yeah? Don't be that stupid to say, oh no, my filter is wet and I need to use the vacuum, I'll just use it like this, it'll be fine. It won't be fine. You'll use it for 5 minutes and you'll have a $140 vacuum that's in the bin. Okay, so keep your filter on your vacuum. If you have an air compressor, blow out your filter if you can every single time when you empty your canister. If you don't have a compressor or if you don't want to blow it every time, shake it off, wash it out every couple of times, let it dry nicely on the sun, put it back on your vacuum. Not just this one, any vacuum for that matter is gonna perform much better, and you'll be a happy champ. Okay, so many people complain about underperformance of a vacuum. Mate, clean your filters. Your vacuum is gonna breathe better, it's gonna suck better, and we all know we like when vacuums suck good. Yeah. Jokes aside, there's not much more to talk about this thing. There's not that many features or any specific options. Here you got a keyhole here, so you can hang it nicely on a wall, so it sits there very handy for you to go grab it and go vacuum and do whatever job you need to do. I reckon I'm gonna get some floor mats of the car now, and we're gonna give it a try. We'll see how this thing sucks. Just dust, dirt, just standard stuff of the floor mats on the car. Okay, so let's get to that. Okay dokie guys, so we got the vacuum there. We're just gonna go with standard 2 amp hour battery because that's what everyone's got, so we're gonna make it kind of standard there. And just to prove you, the battery is full, so let's see how this thing is gonna be sucking. So for that smaller stuff, not much issues. I'd say it's got enough go for that, and it didn't take too long. But let's see if we can find some bigger stuff for it to suck up and see how it's gonna perform there. All right, guys. So we'll do one more floor mat in the second car. Now I know many of you won't find this very dirty, but trust me, in my eyes, this is disgusting and well overdue for a bit of a vacuum. So let's give this Milwaukee another shot. Now that I'm really not happy with. That struggles to pick up anything, even the small stuff that's a little bit embedded inside. It really struggles to pick up. And also one more thing that's not very efficient is the angle on this crevice nozzle. It's too high, so you gotta be almost upright, whereas that kind of like, if that's a bit more of an angle there, it will be much more comfortable to be holding and vacuuming a car in particular. But yeah. So here we got one quite dirty floor mat, but not for the car. This is the ones that go in front of the door, so let's see what it can suck up from this. Mind you, my other Ryobi handheld vacuum has zero issues with this. We'll try this nozzle, the wide one. Let's see how it picks up with this. Not terrible. Could be much better, but not terrible. Alright guys, so there you go. We just did a bit of a test on it. Some floor mats and some carpet, something dirtier, something a bit cleaner, but in general you can see how this vacuum will perform. I don't think anyone's gonna be using it for anything bigger than that, picking up any bigger debris, and that's a main concern of all the people that put the reviews down on the different tool websites, and that's the main thing that I would put as well as a big negative, that you can't pick up anything bigger than just your standard dirt that you're gonna find on floor mats during the summer in your car. Now, if you're gonna use it on job site, it's gonna be more or less useless. I don't think it's gonna pick up much of a sawdust because this canister is tiny, so you can only expect literally a minute of use before you gotta empty it, so it's pointless. 139 AUD is the cost. For another $70-$80 you can buy those big box Milwaukee M12 vacuums, just a little over 200 bucks I think they are, and they're much more versatile and much more usable vacuums, and much more powerful as well for that matter. Again, for 139 from some other brands you can buy much better vacuums. For a little more than that, even from Milwaukee, you can buy a much better vacuum. This is not fuel nor brushless tool, so it's brushed. The model number is, the model number is M12 HV, which stands for hand vacuum. And capacity of the canister is 600 ml, 0.6 of a liter. So you're not gonna get much debris in there. And this is not wet and dry, this is only dry vacuum, so don't even think about putting any wet stuff into it. That's it guys, just a short simple video about another vacuum from Milwaukee, something that I just got my hands on. Yeah or nay, it's okay. If you got it, I guess you're stuck with it. If you don't have it, I wouldn't run out to buy it, put it that way. You can spend your 139 much better on a much better vacuum. So that being said, like, share, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video, and we'll keep on grinding. Have a good day guys. See ya. Ciao.